Hey everyone, welcome to the best US Mint news channel on YouTube. I'm Son of a Silver Stacker. Today's date is the 26th of June, 2025. That means it's 626. That's Lilo and Stitch Day in my book. Now, in this video, we're going to be talking about the DC comic coin and metal. That's right, we're talking the mintages, we're talking prices, and we're also speculating when these bad boys might become unavailable. Also, I think I found out what the markup was for that 2.5 ounce silver medal. You won't believe what we're paying. It's incredible. Now, before any of that, if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to reach a bazillion subs. It's a really big number. Look it up. It's ginormous. Also, we're always live, never edited, and always unscripted. I never know what I'm not going to say. Oh, hey, check that out. That's the American Innovation Massachusetts coin right there. That's pretty cool. Now, over here to moneymetals.com. Look at that. Dr. Copper, my friend, is up 16 cents to $5.08 per pound. That's incredible. Gold's up 8.15 to 33.53.20. Silver up 36 cents to 36.81. Could we see $37 later today? You never know. Or even at the end of the week, right? Today is what? Thursday? Platinum up 54.95. That's incredible, folks. Remember when this was like 8.80 just like what, 6 months ago, to 14.21.90, and palladium up 33.20 to 11.22.40. Remember, these had parity for quite some time. Down here, you're looking at in stock American Silver Eagle, whose premium is $6.69 for a total of 1 through 39. They got you paying $43.50. Remember, it was $39 forever too. Wow, the more things change, the more things change. Sell to us price is $37.31. Spot price is $36.81. Next up, the United States Mint product page. Whoops, don't mean to go there. Here we are. July 24th, we have this coming out here. And remember, July 24th is the San Diego Comic-Con, and could be that the United States Mint may have a presence there. They haven't announced anything yet in their under news. In fact, I don't think they have any new press releases since the Army Privy Mark. Yeah, nothing going on there. Not too communicative, but that's the way it rolls. All right, so check this out. 2.5 ounce silver medal. I think I figured out what the markup on that one is. We also have mintages, and we're also going to be looking at subscriptions, and that's kind of important. Now check this out. This is the Morgan Silver Dollar. Comes out on July 10th. It has a mintage limit of 150,000, product limit of 150,000, and a household order limit of 10. What's interesting here, if you go to the subscription on this particular bad boy, it says household order limit of 10. That's going to be important here in about a second or two. Now let's keep on keeping on. This is the comic art. 1 ounce silver medal, 1 ounce silver medal. It's $135. There's no household order limit, none. However, if you go to the subscription, yeah, the household order limit is 5. And was it 10 a bit ago? So it seems like the United States Mint is trying to right size their household order limit for this particular 1 ounce subscription. And I got to ask, is it, let's go over here to, yeah, coming soon. So it doesn't say limited on this one, and it doesn't say, yeah, it doesn't say limited. It doesn't have that orange legend right there. So it's probably not going to be very limited at all, I would think. And I'm going to stay away from that one for sure, 100%, especially at $135. So yeah, take 135, right, and double it. How much is that? Was it 270, right? 270. Let's go here to the comic art. 2.5 ounce silver medal for Superman. That's $275. So for $5 more, you get a 1/2 ounce of silver extra for $5. That's not so bad, is it? Was my math wrong? 135 times 2? Yeah. All right, so the mintage limit on this one is 25,000. There's no product limit. You cannot subscribe to this bad boy. And what's interesting is the 25,000 mintage limit. That's a good amount for a 2.5 ounce silver medal. If you look back in time, about 3 or 4 years ago, I guess it's 3 years ago now, I guess, this is the U.S. Air Force 2.5 ounce silver medal. It came out on July 13th, and it was unavailable in about a week and 2 days or so. The mintage limit on that bad boy was 10,000, but it begs the question, folks, you know, is the comic art 2.5 ounce silver medal featuring Superman the first time the Mint has ever had a private-public partnership? Is this going to be, well, more popular than the U.S. Air Force? And I'm going to go out on a limb and say yes, it's going to be mega popular, especially at this price. I imagine they could have priced it a little bit higher. In fact, I was anticipating somewhere closer to $300, maybe $325, especially since we knew this one was $135. Yeah, that's incredible. Let's keep on keeping on. So check this out. This is what I believe what the markup is going to be. So if you tried to, and look, this is really hard to find on the United States Mint's website. 2.5 ounce silver medal. They memory hold these on their product schedules. They really do, and I'm not sure why they don't have a full product schedule for each year. it didn't make the migration when they fixed the website. Ruined the website. So $225 mintage limit of 10,000, product a limit of 10,000. So if the price is $225 currently, if you wanted to pick up the 2.5-ounce silver medal, well, what is the markup here, right? So look at that, 225, less 275. You're looking at $50 markup, folks. $50 markup just to get that Superman emblem on that dude's buffed out chest, right? I mean, come on, think about it. $50 is going to go, I imagine, to the DC comic folks. And where's that money going to go? Is it going to, like, how the commemoratives have like, well, $5 of each purchase goes to this institution that's sponsoring this? Or is this going to go straight into the pocketbooks? And are they going to add it? I mean, it just, look, what's, would be really cool is if these DC folks would actually, like if you go to the movie and you buy this special ticket package where you can get the 1-ounce silver medal and a ticket and a popcorn and a drink and some candy, for the full movie experience, that would be kind of cool. But who knows? But like I said, also the U.S. Mint may make themselves a presence at the San Diego Comic-Con on July 24th, and that would be huge. That would be huge. And are there more comic book collectors? Are there, look, Superman's one of the very first superhero ever, and I think it was in the late 30s, and it was tremendous, right? Tremendous impact on the United States and the world, right? Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's Superman. I mean, who doesn't know that, right? And not everybody knows the Air Force or the U.S. Coast Guard motto, right? Like they do the Superman motto. So that's really something to think about. And here is something else to think about. This is coinnews.net, and I wanted to show you, okay, the mintages and how close the United States Mint got to expending all of their silver 2.5-ounce silver medals. So look at this. Product limit on all these was 10,000, 9,988, 9,988, 9,987, 9,955, and 9,953. Yeah, they almost exhausted the whole mintage limit, and that's it. There's no more available. And if you didn't get any of those, well, you missed out, I guess. But all of us who are collecting these are missing out on, you know what I'm going to say next? You know what it is? Yeah, that Space Force 2.5-ounce silver medal. Where's that? Where's the design? Why isn't the CCAC going, yeah, we're going to go over the designs and see what we're looking at? And I have heard that the United States Mint is pointing the finger at the Space Force for not providing any kind of design ideas. So it's kind of like a he said, she said moment at the United States Mint. And we don't really know what's going on, and I would love to find out. Let's keep on keeping on here. This is the comic art 24-karat gold proof coin featuring Superman. Oh, did I mention the matte finish on this bad boy? So this is the 2.5-ounce silver medal. Yeah, matte finish. And I looked at this video and I'm like, well, is that a matte finish? I don't know, because I tell you, look at that. That'd be actually really amazing in a reverse proof as well. But look at that. That's a matte finish. That looks pretty spectacular. Keep on keeping on. So the mintage limit on this gold coin is 10,000. Household order limit is 1. You cannot subscribe to this. And look at this. Same thing, begins shipping early fall 2025. Look, folks, I'm so over these pre-sales. If you have it, sell it. If you don't have it, don't sell it. And I got to ask, how many people got charged, right? Think about that. How many people got charged for a day or two and then 3 days, and then the money went back in your account? And where, of all that money that was charged to your account, where did it go? Did it go into a special account and accrue interest compounded daily? And if that's the case, boy, oh boy, that could be a good bit of money. That's like one of the most unstoppable forces in the universe is compounded interest. That's daily. I mean, that's just compounded daily interest is like, that's what you want. If you have an investment, oh boy, that is incredible. So the specs on this bad boy is proof, right? Finish. It's 495 gold. It's a 1/2 ounce, and it is 1 basically inch round, and it has a mint mark of West Point Mint. There it is. That's pretty wild, folks. I think this is also going to sell out the first week, or if not the first day. 10,000 is not a whole lot of, and it kind of reminds me, and they probably only made about 8,000 of those bad boys because gold's so expensive. I'm surprised they even put the mintage limit that high. I'd expect it probably closer to 7,500 or 5,000, but they doubled it, and I'm not even sure that they'll even make the 10. Let's keep on keeping on. This is A bummer in the summer right here, folks. This is the 25th anniversary Sacagawea 2025 golden dollar, 24 karat, 1/2 ounce gold proof coin, and we have no product limit. We have nothing, no prices, no pictures. And look, it's coming out relatively soon. Well, what, a month and a week away? Yeah, whoa, maybe a month and 5 days? I don't know, but we got bupkis. Look at this. I'm going to open the image in a new tab to see what it looks like. Oh, it looks great. No, it doesn't. It's blank image. You can kind of see image unavailable there. We don't even have specs on this. And I would imagine the specs are already there. They just haven't. I mean, do they get a guy who fixes the website? Hey, Larry's here. He's going to come fix the website today. Oh, yeah. Tell him to put the Sacagawea information in. Okay. You know what I mean? It's like, what are they doing over there? I don't even know. Another bummer in the summer here. This is the American Eagle 2025 1 ounce silver coin featuring the laser beam privy mark. Laser engraved privy mark. Yeah, that's a funny way to put it, isn't it? Here we are, folks, and this is going to come out August 20. That's actually before the Sacagawea, or actually after the Sacagawea, which kind of makes sense that they don't have the information yet on this one. But really, I mean, don't they know what it looks like? And not only that, I mean, don't they know the specs on this? And in addition to that, where's the product packaging for the Superman action? I don't know. And where is the product packaging for the Army privy marked American Silver Eagle? Why is that not in there? Is that going to be like? Is it going to be leather? Is it going to be a fantastical wooden box that we get it in? I don't know, but I bought it anyway. And is the case it comes in? Is that even important, or does that not matter? That's up to you. Now, let's go to eBay, and I'm going to show you, or at least try and show you, what the 2025 Superman coin and metal are selling for. And we just have one that sold June 22nd for $349. Now, if I clear all completed and sold listings, I can show you. Let's see if we got a newly listed action here. I got 6. $199 pre-sale, and that's a 1 ounce. And then remember, it's $135. $369 here. Remember, it's $275, and that is the 2.5 ounce silver medal, extremely low mintage, 20,000, right? 25,000. My bad. 25,000. Look at that. Extremely low. 195 here, 179 there, 299 for a graded one. But how much would it be for a graded 2.5 ounce silver medal? Well, I would imagine. So check this out. So if this one is graded and it comes out and it's $135, right? That's $300. I would suspect that a coin that costs $235, $225, let's see here, $275. You're probably going to look at $600 or $700 in a MS-70, I would imagine, for that 2.5 ounce silver medal. It could be more, especially if there's demand or if it's condition rarity. And I'll tell you, that's exactly what I'm looking out for all these privy marked American Silver Eagles. I'm hearing that they are condition rarity. And even if you go to the, let's just check it out real quick. I want to show you, I know that I'm kind of 2025 West Point, ASC Army, and look at here on the side here. It says PCGS NGC, and has 30 in proof 70 and 22 in a proof 69. Now, my question is, that's a really awful ratio. It should be probably, 75% proof 70 and 25% proof 69. And that's not what we're seeing here at all. Kind of makes you wonder. Now, folks, I got a really intense +1 for you today on the music side. So you definitely don't want to be brushing your teeth to it. You might clean all the enamel off. That's how intense this song is. But let's go to the first +1. This is the Golden Mean. And the Golden Mean is to love this world, do good in life, and aspire to the world to come. That sounds fantastic. Sign me up. I'll take a number. This is from saʿadia, I think, Ben Yosef Gaon. That's right. Now, for the intensity, this is Anvil of Crom from Conan the Barbarian. And look at this headbanging dude. Yeah, this is the Prague Film Orchestra. And I gotta say, have you ever been to a concert, a live concert where they play live music? There's something to it. The power of live music, folks. It's really quite amazing. It's quite something. Now, with that said, I want to thank y'all for coming. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, sub the channel. It's absolutely free. And by the way, once we hit 12,000 subs, which could be any second, I don't even know, we are going to be having a 12,000 sub giveaway, and I'm planning on doing it during a 4-channel coin auction. Yes, indeed. So hopefully keep your eyes peeled for that. Stacker out.